Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Let's praise the Almighty Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala for giving me a chance to participate in this event. Then, salawat and salam are sent to our beloved Prophet Muhammad Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam, who brought us from the darkness to the lightness. Hello everyone, my name is Raditya Shazad. I am a 7th grader at Mutiara Islamic Junior High School, Duri, Riau. On this occasion, I would like to talk about the inspiring movie that I watched when I was a kid. Like Laci Harrison once said, inspiration is all around us. Do not limit your mind. Who knows that I would get the inspiration from a movie? Yeah, a movie. The movie is entitled 40-14-53. It was released in 2012. The movie highlights the main character, Sultan Muhammad Al-Fatih, as the conqueror of Constantinople. The movie also talks about the reconquest of an old empire. But what inspires me is not about the war, but about the values a leader has to bring for welfare and the strength of a leader to make the empire great. I am inspired by Sultan Muhammad Al-Fatih, the leader of the Ottoman Empire, because he is such a fair leader. He never hated the Christ or any other religion. On the other hand, he put his respects on the other religion leaders. I love this character, as I see a leader should identically have this kind of character. Since I watched the movie, I got inspired to be a fair leader as I can. For example, when I get duty from anyone, I always accomplish it responsibly, and I start to respect more of those around me. Additionally, what makes me amazed about Sultan Muhammad Al-Fatih is that he is flexible and full of surprises. He could easily adapt to the situation, no matter how bad it is or how good it is, while leading his troops in war. For example, I see his story. He cannot destroy the fortress wall, but he can destroy it from the other side of the wall, which is on water. But they need to cross a mountain first before they could destroy the wall. Then, Sultan Muhammad Al-Fatih asked his troops to carry ships to the other side of the mountain and attack the wall. At the end, they successfully destroyed the wall. The movie boosts my motivation to improve myself knowledgeably. Since his childhood, Sultan Muhammad Al-Fatih has excelled at mastering knowledge, his extensive knowledge, especially in the field of language. But not only that he can speak multiple languages, as it is what makes him a good communicator, but he also has expertise in other fields of science, like management, state administration, field control, and war strategy. His moral superiority towards Islamic Sharia makes him wise, brave, generous, and willing to make sacrifices in order to defend the Aqidah and Sharia. All that is done with the hope of reward from Allah. Next, another lesson that I learned from the movie, Muhammad Al-Fatih always put his trust or surrender to Allah. He keeps his belief in Allah before committing an attack in a war. He always spared time for prayer with his troops. And the Friday prayer before the attack of Constantinople became the biggest prayer in terms of crowd in all of history. Since as a kid, I always feel too depressed in failure. After putting much hope and effort to everything I have done to think it would succeed, but eventually failed at the end. But now I know that all victory comes from Allah, not from anything else. Apart from that, Sultan Muhammad Al-Fatih was also taught not to be proud and complacent. With teachings from his teacher, Sultan Muhammad Al-Fatih then cultivated an attitude of humanity towards all achievements, and learned that defeat was a sign of a lack of obedience and effort. From what I have mentioned above, I am sure this kind of movie is the best to watch, as it inspires how life should be. As human, we should be fair, smart, and knowledgeable. Thereby, we can share benefits to everyone around us. No need to find a big thing to inspire you. Everything around you could inspire you, like a movie, or maybe people in the past, like Sultan Muhammad Al-Fatih as one of them, the greatest leader of all time. The role model we should all be. That's all from me. I still want to talk more with you, but I need to go now. I'm sorry for any mistakes that I probably caused. Thank you for listening. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.